Good afternoon, June the 9th, 2015. Had a pretty good day in the E-mini, all things considered. Pretty quiet trading, about a 15 handle trading range. Couple of beautiful retest failure trades. Kind of all over right there. There's three of them that set up and work really nicely. We took this trade in the room, took out this bars low. We took this trade in the room. And so that kind of got the day started on a winning note, which was nice. The resistance was 80 to 85. Support was 72 to 62. Thought if the market could take out this overnight session low, it could trade below. But here's one trade. There's two trades right there. Here's your third trade. Could have had a Ming Green trade right here. Market trades up. This B is a loser. This sell right here is a scratch. This B right here would be a loser, but it's a lousy place to put that trade on. You really should be thinking about selling it. And we were at a level that we wanted to sell, so this was actually the trade. This trade right here would be very, very questionable. And there were four little S's right there. Scratch, make a little bit of money on those. These two B's produce. This retest failure produces. So pretty good trading day, all things considered. Here's another retest failure right here, off the mode, that would have put a little in the account. So the didn't have too bad a day. Now I think the issue is going to be fought on our F1 and our F2 screen, as you'll see right here. On the F1 screen, we've got a lower high and a lower low, so this one tells us to find a place to sell it. But you can see right here, this low volume number in the 83 area, 83, 85, is holding. And if we can stay beneath that, there's more selling to come. The next place we'd look at would be in this 91, 93 area. And if we couldn't get up, so 83 to say 95 is where we'd look for new selling to enter the market. But we've had 4 down days now, and if we can close the market below the 78, 79 area, then it's still pointed lower. No news to impact the trading tomorrow. It's a pretty clean day. We have the crude inventory reports, but that's it. Taking a look at the F2 screen. Got a P in a down market. A P in a down market is a short covering. And to have a trend day up, we would have to have new buying and short covering. And we just had short covering today. So pretty clean break here in the 85 area. You can just see this L period high, this M period high, this area right through here, 86. Down to maybe as low as 83 is where there is resistance. So right now selling 84, 86. Failure to get through that in the overnight session. Makes sense. Then 89 to 91 for sell 2. As I said, no news tomorrow. On the buy side, we got our 75, 77. That's where support is. Then our 70 plus or minus for buy 2. I think if we take out this low over here at 68, the next stop will be that 60 area. That's it for the E-mini. Okay, taking a look at the note. That's an inside day, and we have the 10-year auction. Now, my guess is we're probably going to see a little selling starting in London. And because this auction got started so low, if we can't crack that 124.28 to the buck area, maybe a little bit below that in this market, because we've had such a rundown, it's got a high probability of auctioning up. So we've got an inside day here on the F1 screen, and that usually means trading range. Now they can't take the market straight up and move the paper that they need without a new piece of news. So right off of this particular structure, selling failure to take out 4 to 8 makes sense, and then our 11 to 15. So I would expect this market to find selling in London tonight, 4 to 8, and that's a nice area, I think, to get short in anticipation of them running the market down into tomorrow's 10-year auction. No news to unpack the trading schedule. That doesn't mean it won't come out of Europe or Asia. And so a 25-29 buy and a 17 to 21 for buy 2. That'll do it for the note. I love the pictures of the players in China's stock market now, and they had a caption, of course, of a least likely player in the stock market, an older gentleman who is a farmer, and they ask him why he did it, and he says it's easier to make money this way than it is in farming. And what I'm pretty sure everybody is doing over there is that they just buy every break, and if they buy the highs, they wait for the market to bail them out and start all over again, which is it's the market that's making them money. The fact that it's trading higher, not the fact that they're astute traders. And they have the courage to get in there and step up the plate and swing the bat. That you can't take away from them. But so many people really think that they understand how to make money trading, and it's almost always in a bull market scenario, and I never lose you never lose because the market bails you out. Okay, we got volume at 8. We're at 02 right now, so sell failure to take out 8 to 12. That's where resistance is. And then 19 to 23 would be sell 2. On the buy side, we had the auction took place at 30. We have an F period low at 25, and E period low is way down there out of reach. So 21 to 25, we're going to lean against the value area low. This market's got a lot of range and volatility. And then 9 to 13 for buy 2. And we're seeing the knob spread regularly trade 10, 12, 30 seconds during a day, and that's a big move in that particular spread, but not unheard of. I mean, I remember last fall that you could make a half a point on some days. So it's a great contract to become acquainted with if you already haven't made the move. Okay, looking at gold. Look at every market the same way. F1, higher low, higher high. We've got pretty good resistance at 80 to 85. We're currently at 76. Pretty good support, 65 to 70. The listener says look for a place to buy it. And we're looking at a pretty pronounced B, and we've got volume down here at 73, and we have the overnight session low at 71, so we'll make 70, 72 buy 1. And then our 65 plus or minus buy 2. And on the sell side, it's 80 to 82 until proven wrong. Then 85, 87. Crude oil was pretty strong today given the lack of news, and I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, it does dance to the beat of its own drummer, nobody else's, and very, very strong market right here. So we're at 60, and we talked about this earlier, this 62 area up here, definitely rejection. Then we got a 61.50, and we had this low right here basically at 60, and we managed to get above that. So we're at 59.95. The market has pointed up. No reason not to think they won't get stops above today's high. So this screen says buy it. This is the third day of rally off the low, and you can see that we had 3 days of selling. So maybe one more day of buying before the market turns seller. So we've rejected prices above 60.25. So 60.25, 60.50, sell 1. 61, 61.25, sell 2. On the buy side, we broke it out from the 59.50 area. So 59.50, 59.25, buy 1. And then 58.75, 59, buy 2. And last but not least, the euro. Pretty quiet after G7. Not supposedly out of Germany. It's Merkel who wants to keep Greece in the European Union, and Merkel usually wins these. Versus Schabel, who says they can make the changes and stay in the EU or hit the road. We'll just absorb our losses now. So it's Merkel usually wins those, and I don't think the rest of Europe's banks want the Greek paper to hit their balance sheets without the European Central Bank and the European Union making them whole before it happens. And nobody wants to pick up the check. Everybody wants to kick the can down the road, so I don't think that'll happen either. But we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled on the news. So we got a pretty strong day to the upside. We did fail to get to 113.50. So trading range, we got a seller into 13.50. We've got a buyer into 10.75 and 11. So 111 minus, 113 plus. That's the 2 points we expect this contract to trade. Right now it says look for a place to buy it. So right here, got a seller above 1340. Last rotate down was 112 even. We're currently at 1280. So our first sell is going to be in this 1300 area, plus or minus. Then 40 to 50 for sell 2. On the buy side, 1225. And let's make it 1240 to 1250. That's the half buck for buy 1. And then buy 2 will be at 1200. And that'll do it for June the 9th, 2015. I'll see y'all bright and early in the morning. Y'all have a great evening.